Have you ever held a piece of another world in your hand? It's a mind-bending thought. We spend billions of dollars sending rovers and orbiters across the vast emptiness of space just to get a closer look at our planetary neighbors. Yet sometimes, a piece of that neighbor comes to us. It travels millions of miles, survives a fiery plunge through our atmosphere, and lands, waiting to be found. But how rare are these celestial messengers? Out of the tens of thousands of meteorites discovered on Earth, only a few hundred have been confirmed to be from Mars. Finding one is like winning a cosmic lottery, a discovery that connects our world directly to the red planet. It's not just a rock, it's a time capsule. This story is about one such rock. A visitor that didn't just land on Earth but also landed itself in the middle of a multi-million-dollar transaction. The stage for our story is the Tenere, a vast desert within the larger Sahara, located in the Republic of Niger. It's a place known for its extreme temperatures, shifting sand dunes, and profound emptiness. It was here in late 2024 that a group of Tuareg nomads, masters of navigating this harsh landscape, stumbled upon something unusual. While searching for grazing lands for their camels after a rare seasonal rain, one of them noticed a dark, strangely dense rock with a distinct, melted-looking crust. These nomadic communities have an intimate knowledge of their environment. For generations, they have found oddly shaped rocks, some of which have turned out to be meteorites. Initially, the finders had no idea of its true origin. To them, it was another interesting find, perhaps worth a few $100s to a local dealer. The initial tests, conducted in a French laboratory, came back with electrifying news. The rock's composition was a near-perfect match for the Martian atmosphere, as measured by NASA's Viking landers in the 1970s. This was not just any Martian meteorite, it was a Shergottite, a specific type of volcanic rock from Mars, and it was fresh, remarkably unweathered by Earth's environment. So, what's the big deal about a rock from Mars? It comes down to one simple fact. We haven't brought any back ourselves. Every single piece of Mars we have on Earth arrived here for free, courtesy of cosmic collisions. While our rovers perform amazing science on the surface, the sophisticated building-sized equipment back in our labs on Earth can probe these rocks with impossible detail. The value is determined by several factors. Rarity is paramount. Geologists classify them into three main groups: Shergottites, Knocklites, and Cassagnites, collectively known as SNCs. The condition plays a crucial role. A rock that has been on Earth for thousands of years will have been altered by our water and atmosphere. The Niger rock, having fallen recently, was exceptionally well preserved. Its interior contained trapped pockets of Martian atmosphere. These gas bubbles are like tiny sealed jars of air from another planet, confirming the rock's origin beyond any doubt. For collectors, the allure is a blend of scientific wonder and prestige. This combination of extreme rarity, pristine condition, and compelling narrative created the perfect storm. The journey from a dusty Tuareg tent to the polished display case of a private collector is a story of modern commerce meeting ancient discovery. Once its Martian origin was confirmed, the rock was discreetly transported out of Niger, bypassing official channels. It ended up in the hands of a consortium of high-profile meteorite dealers based in Europe and the United States, operating in a specialized, high-stakes market. The negotiations were conducted over several weeks through encrypted messages and intermediaries. The asking price was bold, $5 million. The final deal was reportedly sealed not in an auction house, but during a private meeting in a Geneva hotel suite in the spring of 2025. The $5 million figure was agreed upon, making it one of the most expensive meteorites ever sold by weight, involving extensive documentation and legal agreements. This record-breaking sale did not go unnoticed. While the deal was private, details inevitably began to leak out, catching the attention of journalists and government officials. The story raised immediate and difficult questions. How did such a significant object leave its country of origin without official oversight? And who truly had the right to sell a piece of another planet? The news eventually reached the government of Niger, and officials were not pleased. From their perspective, a priceless piece of natural heritage had been discovered on their land and smuggled out. The Ministry of Mines and Cultural Heritage in Niamey launched an immediate investigation, declaring the export illegal and its sale illegitimate. The government's position was clear: this meteorite was the property of the people of Niger. Its scientific and cultural value belonged to the nation where it was found. The investigation aimed to trace the rock's path from the Tenere Desert to the Geneva Hotel suite, identifying every person involved in its journey. Nigerian authorities began questioning local meteorite dealers and attempted to contact the Tuareg finders, though locating nomadic groups in the vast Sahara is a monumental task. They issued international alerts through diplomatic channels and contacted UNESCO, seeking assistance in classifying the meteorite as a protected cultural object and demanding its repatriation. The international community's reaction was mixed. Scientists were torn between excitement about the pristine sample and concern about the commercialization of meteorites. This incident brought renewed focus on the legal frameworks governing meteorite ownership globally. In Niger, less specific laws created a loophole that dealers exploited. The investigation became a test case, watched closely by other nations rich in meteorite finds. The $5 million rock had become a symbol of a growing global debate over cosmic ownership. Beyond the drama, the true significance lies in the secrets it holds about Mars. For planetary scientists, this rock is a Rosetta Stone, revealing the environment in which it formed. This shergotite is composed primarily of pyroxene and olivine, minerals that crystallize from cooling magma, telling us it originated from a volcanic eruption on Mars. One of the most exciting aspects is the search for signs of past water. Finding evidence in a relatively young volcanic rock would suggest liquid water existed on Mars much more recently than thought. The rock also acts as a cosmic ray detector. As it traveled through space for millions of years, cosmic ray bombardment created unique isotopic signatures, allowing us to calculate its transit time from Mars to Earth. Ultimately, the biggest question these rocks might help us answer is, was there ever life on Mars? Researchers meticulously scan for organic molecules, the carbon-based building blocks of life. The Niger meteorite, pristine and unweathered, represents one of our best chances yet to listen for the faint, ancient whispers of a once-living Mars. The discovery cast light on the complex relationship between cosmic events and human communities. The vast disparity between what the finders received and the final sale price highlights ethical dilemmas in global resource trade. This forces us to ask difficult questions about value and ownership. Does the finder have a greater claim than the nation? Does the collector have the right to keep it from public scientific study? Yet we cannot deny the profound impact such discoveries have on our collective imagination. The story captivates people of all backgrounds, inspiring the next generation of scientists and reminding us that the mysteries of the universe can, and often do, land right at our feet.